can't take that off. AD let you get away with it the first time. He should have fucked you around and he didn't. Niggas keep letting you get it off because they want to be cool with you. It's one thing to say, hey man, you know what? That lady ain't said your name, so you assuming it, you finna start calling her out her name.
This shit, he's talking about AD when he's doing fake Community World now with his crew. But this is when AD was still had no jumper and needed no jumper for basically name value because no jumper was a big brand at that time. So and Adam 22 fucks with Aiden Ross. He fucks with a lot of these like weirdo white motherfuckers that are these weirdo racist undertone, anti-Semitic motherfuckers, you know, them type of white people. So it was kind of like, because again, Adam 22 is the same guys who had Richard Spencer on there and all this other weirdo shit on there. I believe he had Nick Fuentes on there too, if I'm not 100%. I cannot remember. But yeah, Adam 22 having a weirdo motherfucker on there makes sense. Makes sense. And AD not being able to do anything about it because it's not his platform and he's kind of reliant on the platform for a name at the time. I'm not justifying at all, but I understand why he was basically in a cuff him situation where he kind of has to rely on this man for like a name value at that point before he started his own stuff. So he was basically Adam's cuff him in the situation, basically.
I'm telling you right now, 7th Street Crit, nigga not going for that. It ain't even got nothing to do with TD. Eventually, you just a white man talking shit about the system.
Yeah.
That's what it's coming down to. And I'm just keeping it a bean with you, bro. I know you fuck with Act. I know you fuck with Flock and a couple niggas. You cannot be no motherfucking white man talking that much shit about that black woman. That just
One second applause.
not gonna fly, homie. I don't give a fuck what she's saying. I don't give a fuck about what you think is happening. I don't give a fuck if you think that shit dissing you. You're not finna be sitting up there just talking shit about that black woman. On God, bro. And if you keep doing it, I'm gonna start pressing all the niggas around you.
All right, we're back, guys. We're back. This has been a developing story the last couple days, but really, this story takes place about a year plus ago, about a little over a year ago. It's basically breaking down the latest controversy with Aiden Ross. Now, let's preface this. I don't like Aiden Ross. He is annoying as fuck. He's childish as fuck. He's ridiculous as fuck. He's just immature as fuck and a fucking moron. Just not a good person. Very anti-Semitic. Like think of a lot of piece of shit people that he hangs around. He hangs around educate. Just a lot of piece of shit people. And he has been going at Doechii for over a year unanswered. She sends a song dissing him back, and he just goes on this visceral ass rant, call her all different types of out of her name, all kinds of stuff that was just uncalled for. And he got checked by a lot of black men, a lot of black men, content creators, and just black men in general about the way he was talking about Doechii. Because who do you think you are talking about Doechii like that? Like, who do you think you are, bro? Like, relax. Like, you don't need to come at this woman like this. But he felt like he had to. He got checked for it. And one of my favorite content creators, the company man, Justin Hunt, is going to be all over covering it between the Crip, Glasses Malone, checking Aiden Ross over disrespecting Doechii because that's what he's been doing. He's been disrespecting Doechii, he's been disrespecting that culture. And you know what? I think it's about time that Aiden Ross got checked on that shit. So this is a video breaking that down. There's also another video that dropped by Big Zo TV that I might just record and add to this video to make one big long video. But enough of the introduction. You already know. Link in the description to the main source of the video. You already know what time it is. Like and subscribe, and let's get ready to go.
And if you keep doing it, I'm gonna start pressing all the niggas around you.
Cool, do it. I don't give a
All right. So first things first. Aiden causes you some shit, and they say he's gonna press the people around you. Aiden will say, "Fuck it, do it," because it knows it won't touch him. But it's also it must be great being a friend of Aiden Ross, knowing that he'll start some shit in your culture, and then you have to clean up the mess because he's gonna leave you out to dry to clean up the fucking mess that he started. I I just find it interesting. But hey, starting off right, Aiden Ross. He'll start issues for his counterparts. Not gonna be there to save you. Not gonna be there to save you. Good to know, buddy.
Cool, do it, I don't give a F. Cool, do it, I don't give a F. To me, this is the biggest message that anybody around Adin Ross, for example, or anyone like Adin Ross, that's the message to take home. Glasses is out here saying, I'm going to press the people around you. I'm going to make it uncomfortable for the people around you who are co-signing your low-value weirdo behavior. Adin says, cool, do it, I don't give a F.
Tomato.
Mike, check. Justin Hunt, it's all happening. Thank you to everybody rocking with the channel. Thank you to everybody subscribe through the channel, share the video, share the link. It's priceless. Big thank you to everyone who's donated. If you'd like to donate, hit the Cash App that's right up there, or you can hit the link in the description. And big thank you to all my newest members. The Jade Morgan, Brandon's Block, L. Drewski, the producer, Amazing Prophet 08, Rhea Entertainment 5553, Jeremy Parkin, my man Joey Yoho 3670, 9-second applause.
My bad. Wait, hold up. What did he say?
Yoho 3670.
6-7. Yeah. 6-7.
9-second applause. Thank you. Happy New Year. Hope your 2026 is off to an incredible start. In the music space and in the conversation space, things are up right now. Everything is up right now, particularly.
I love seeing it. New year, new drama, new content, and I love it. What a start to 2026, ladies and gentlemen.
When it comes to Glasses Malone and Adin Ross. Big story. A lot of threads to this one. Now, this all jumped off the day I dropped my reaction or my video on Doechii and how people were reacting to it. Okay, so in that video, if you guys remember, we talked about how Adin Ross is clearly way out of pocket. This low-value weirdo Adin Ross is clearly way out of pocket, right? We talked about that. We talked about Academics' response, all because Doechii decided to make allusions to all the people who've been calling her.
Academics. And that's what the Big Zoe video is going to be about. Academics has just been caping for Adin Ross. Just caping for him more than I've ever seen. Actually, no. This isn't the most I've seen cape for anybody. That's not even true. Drake still exists. So, yeah, no. Ack has just been doing whatever he can to keep all the pressure off Adin Ross and trying to justify it, trying to find different ways to excuse it. But we're not going for it, buddy. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. I'm surprised Academics is still somebody that has some type of, I don't know, pull in the culture to even try to get people off of Aiden's back. But guess what? I don't think as much of a pull as he thought it was, because it's not working. He can't talk people down from not liking Adin Ross. It's just not going to happen, buddy. Just over there, just caping for Adin Ross over there.
An industry plant, despite the fact that she's been publicly out here pushing her music and building her skills, working on her craft for damn near a decade. This narrative has been following her around, and she responded to it on her song Girl Get Up featuring SZA. Now, later that day, Glasses Malone went live and shared some thoughts that he had on Adin Ross's commentary. Now, you guys might remember this video here. Now, we talked about this video. We showed parts of this video in the video that I dropped the day the song dropped. I think that was December 31st. Okay. Shout out to Dev. He says, Cuffham is such.
Oh my God. And Cuffham, whoever the fuck this is. I only know Cuffham because he's involved in this because Glasses Malone. He's one of the people that said that Glasses said that he was going to press because he was allowing Adin to say just this dumb shit. And he is a sellout. He just lets Adin there just sit there and disrespect this black woman. And let's be clear for something right now, because he keeps saying this, and Ack is starting to push this to try to make it stick. This is only happening because he started being out of pocket, calling Doechii bitch, calling her a dirty whore, all these things. It stopped being about her music and her being an industry plant a long time ago. It stopped being about that long time ago. And Adin Ross knows that, but for some reason he thought he was going to get a fucking pass because the people around him in this industry and in the culture have allowed him to have a fucking past. So he thought he would just be able to say this about Dochi and nothing happened. Because nobody around him ever checks him. Now he's getting checked by people not in his circle, and now he's relying on his circle to keep him shielded, preferably academics.
A sellout, man. Hate seeing his face. He has no talent to stand on his own 2 feet financially, so he leeches off Adin for attention and clout. Without Adin, he'd be forgotten for the he is, right? So this is Cuff him. This is the guy they're talking about here. But these two were sitting around saying disrespectful things about Dochi. Cuff him less so. He was very cynical. He was very almost passive in the way that he was saying, yo, don't leave Dochi alone. I couldn't tell if he was serious or not. But Adin got out of pocket.
It seemed like he tried a small attempt to be serious for Aiden to stop coming at Dochi, and it just came off of him just, hey, come on, man, stop talking about that. You ain't gonna say all those things. And then as soon as Aiden Ross starts talking crap about Dochi, and he just lets it slide, basically. Oh. I lost my part in the video. Pardon me. Right about there. Ah, fuck it. Let's see it again.
And shared some thoughts that he had on Adin Ross's commentary. Now, you guys might remember this video here. Now, we talked about this video. We showed parts of this video in the video that I dropped the day the song dropped. I think that was December 31st. Okay. Shout out to Dev. He says, Cuffham is such a sellout, man. Hate seeing his face. He has no talent to stand on his own 2 feet financially, so he leeches off Adin for attention and clout. Without Adin, he'd be forgotten for the he is, right? So this is Cuffham. This is the guy they're talking about here. But these two were sitting around saying disrespectful things about Dochi. Cuffham less so. He was very cynical. He was very almost passive in the way that he was saying, yo, don't leave Dochi alone. I couldn't tell if he was serious or not. But Adin got out of pocket. Adin got out of pocket, the low-value weirdo he is. Now, here's what Glasses Malone had to say right after that, right? So Glasses did not like that at all. And we're going to take a look at what Glasses was talking about here. We're going to play some of this clip.
Adrian, I'm glad you brought that up. I saw that nigga, Adin, talking shit about Dochi. There's no way you...
Also, I believe is one of the content creators, Drew Almighty. He had said this, like, can we start a pattern when we stop calling white people nigga? And the more I think about it over the last couple days, the more I understand why. I'm like, yeah, it just hits wrong referring to this motherfucker right here as a nigga. It just don't feel right. It just doesn't feel right. How corny as fuck this man is, and just how out of pocket he is. It just doesn't feel right calling him that.
You gonna think this cool? There's no way you think this gonna be cool.
You can't do that.
You thinking you popping and talking shit about that sister? I'm gonna fuck what she said to that art. You keep calling her names, bro.
Worst part is, it didn't even start with the diss song. This man has been going at Dochi. It stopped being about her being an industry plant like I said earlier, it stopped being about that a long time ago. Now he's just disrespecting her just because he thinks he can, because people around him let him get away with it. It really stopped being about Dochi's music a while ago.
I swear to
he's just using it as an excuse now after all this backlash, and now because he thinks because she finally responded to him, he's like, see, she's coming at me. You've been going at her for a year. She's been ignoring you for a year. She says a little sliver coming back at you because you kept calling her industry plant, and then it just escalated. You lucky she just addressed the industry plant shit and not the fact you've just been a disrespectful little fucking weirdo towards her for no other reason. It's weird.
The God on Olivia, bro, it's going to come to a place where that's like, it's permanent.
Now that's the problem with what Adin's doing, right? What Adin's doing isn't necessarily it's way outside of of just content. It's way outside of just content. He's calling all kinds of bees, hoes, dirty, ugly, all kinds of racially tinged, disrespectful comments that go way past just not liking someone's music. So that's what Glasses is talking about here.
Can't take that off. AD let you get away with it the first time. He should have fucked you around and he didn't. Niggas keep letting you get it off because they want to be cool with you. It's one thing to say, hey man, you know what? That lady ain't said your name, so you assuming it, you finna start calling her out her name.
This shit, he's talking about AD when he's doing fake community world now with his crew. But this is when AD was had no jumper and needed no jumper for basically name value because No Jumper was a big brand at that time. So, and Adam 22 fucks with Aiden Ross. He fucks with a lot of these like weirdo white motherfuckers that are these weirdo racist undertone, anti-Semitic motherfuckers, them type of white people. So it was kind of like, because again, Adam 22 is the same guys who had Richard Spencer on there and all this other weirdo shit on there. I believe he had Nick Fuentes on there too, if I'm not 100%. I cannot remember. But yeah, Adam 22 having a weirdo motherfucker on there makes sense. Makes sense. And AD not being able to do anything about it because it's not his platform and he's kind of reliant on the platform for a name at the time. I'm not justifying at all, but I understand why he was basically in a cuff him situation where he kind of has to rely on this man for like a name value at that point before he started his own stuff. So he was basically Adam's cuff him in this situation, basically.
I'm telling you right now, 7th Street Crit, nigga not going for that. It ain't even got nothing to do with TDE. Eventually, you just a white man talking shit about this system.
Yeah.
That's what it's coming down to. And I'm just keeping it a bean with you, bro. I know you fuck with Act. I know you fuck with Flock and a couple niggas. You cannot be no motherfucking white man talking that much shit about that black woman. That just
1 second applause.
not gonna fly, homie. I don't give a fuck what she's saying. I don't give a fuck about what you think is happening. I don't give a fuck if you think that shit dissing you. You're not finna be sitting up there just talking shit about that black woman. On God, bro. And if you keep doing it, I'm gonna start pressing all the niggas around you. I'm not gonna press you because I don't know where you at and I don't know how to get to you. But
If you keep doing it, I'm gonna press all the people around you. All the people around you, right? So he is starting off with the energy that's very similar to this first comment here from Dev, where he's talking about Cuffham leeching off of low value weirdo Aiden Ross just for clout and money, since he's not moving on his own, right? There's a lot of people who will associate with people just because their streams are up or just because they feel like they can get some exposure. We've seen a whole lot of that in the music space recently, where you have artists who will go sit on these streamers' platforms with the expectation that they're going to get some sort of conversion into streams of their projects or some sort of clout off of that. Now, we haven't seen a conversion to music doing better because they sit on these people's platforms, but they'll sit there and engage with these people who have most times very dicey histories. My video that looked into Neon, for example, talks about that as well. Neon's out here making albums.
There's Neon, another little fucking weirdo, little weirdo fucking streamer. I'm glad he's kind of fallen off the stream. I really am. Just Neon was not a guy who needed to A, get popular, B, him on the Breakfast Club. I might react to that video. I might react to Neon on the Breakfast Club one of these days because I've seen clips of that from a while ago. That shit was hilarious. But yeah, fucking Neon, one of these other little weirdo streamers out here. Talking out of pocket for no fucking reason because they think they won't get touched until the day it happens.
With rappers, despite the fact that his whole come up was based off of being the most disrespectful, anti-black, racist commentator probably in his community at that point in time, right? There's a whole lot of this that's going on right now, and G Malone is calling it out.
nah, homie, like I saw you doing that other thing, you telling the nigga not to apologize for using the N-word offending black people. Crip gang, like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Not Chuck, not nobody. They gonna all have to get down with what I'm saying with every last one of them.
That's another thing that Aiden did too. Low value weirdo Aiden Ross. Like he was sitting there.
Fucking Miskiff. We already got shit about Miskiff. It doesn't really matter. We already know about Miskiff. Miskiff is a fucking weirdo in itself. We're a piece of weirdo. We already know about Miskiff. Wait, is this ain't even Miskiff. What is this? FaZe Banks? I think this is FaZe Banks. My bad. I don't know. These fucking streamers, they all just put together. So this is FaZe Banks.
Talking to another streamer, a white streamer, who was apologizing for his use of the N-word at different point in times. And Aiden jumped out. It was like, you don't even have to do that, bro. You don't have to do that. You got low value weirdo Aiden Ross sitting here trying to tell someone else that it's okay. It's okay to use words that are offensive to a community that he is not part of, right?
Tomato.
And I call him low value weirdo particularly because he does weird stuff. There's videos of him sniffing Andrew Tate's chair.
That one is. Oh my fucking God. He was sniffing Andrew Tate's chair. I remember that. He did that live on stream, and I will never, ever get that shit out of my head because it was so ridiculous. Not even just ridiculous. It's just one of the weirdest fucking things I've ever seen in my life. This dude over here sniffing this grown man's chair, sniffing this grown adult man's chair when he got up out was also singing to him. Singing to Andrew Tate. Like, what do you want me to do with that? Like, you over here singing to Andrew Tate, this grown adult man, just singing to him. And if you've never seen the video of Adin Ross singing to Andrew Tate, my God. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm not going to show that. No, because I knew what I was going to show. I'm not showing him sniffing Andrew Tate's seat. Y'all can Google that yourself. I'm not putting that shit on my shit. I've already seen it live. I don't need to put that on my YouTube channel for history. I don't need that. You can go see that shit yourself.
Just put his whole face in the chair. He used to do stuff to Polo G, part of his arc.
Oh, when he was like acting sus and weird as fuck, and he would just act sus and weird as fuck with a bunch of rappers, seeing if they were going to be made too uncomfortable or not.
Is saying weird, almost coming on to Polo G as if he was attracted to him. Just weirdo stuff. Polo G had to check him too, right? So low value weirdo Adin Ross has now graduated from that and is telling white people, it's okay to say the N-word.
Tomato.
Because I'm gonna make it real hard for everybody because we not no suckers and we not no sellouts. So you keep doing all of that shit, that's gonna be a problem. Stop playing with that lady name. Don't call her out her name. Don't be doing all that shit because you're gonna fuck around and you finna say the wrong thing and it's gonna be a problem.
That's what it is, right? And I love that. You guys have heard me a bunch of times, right? My position is clear. I think anti-blackness should be expensive. And a lot of times it comes, the price of that is to hold the people around, the people who are letting it fly accountable, right? And that's what G Malone is doing. 1 second applause. I'm with that every day of the week. Now, Adin had something to say in response. Okay, now here's Adin's response. Shout out to Master Student. He puts it into context. We're going to play the clip, of course. But
as soon as Glasses Bone calls out Adin Ross for disrespecting black women, he goes into his racist of how these two black men that he doesn't even know don't take care of their children and have several baby moms. Yeah, no. Because I watched him do this. I watched him do that. The fact that you're being accused of anti-black sentiment and anti-black just feelings and anti-black rhetoric, your response is to do more anti-black rhetoric. Again, this man calls Doechii unintelligent, calls dumb, everything else. First of all, Adin Ross is one of the dumbest fucking human beings on the planet. Can we agree? This motherfucker can't pronounce words. He can barely read. He can barely speak. He can barely comprehend the world of the life around him. He is a fucking idiot through and through that got lucky because he ended up playing 2K with Bronny James and LeBron just happened to come into Bronny's room and say what's up while they were live, while they were playing 2K. Not because of talent, not because of intelligence, not because of critical thinking skills. This motherfucker got lucky enough to end up playing 2K with Ronnie James and LeBron coming on stream. That's it. This wasn't years in the making. This wasn't Adin Ross slowly plotting his way to get to the top of streaming. This fucker just got lucky. That's it. Seriously, just answers the accusations of anti-black sentiment with more anti-black sentiment. This guy's a fucking moron.
Master Student has been on this type of time 100% of the time. 1 second applause. One of my favorite voices out here. Just dropped a new project. We're going to talk about it on the Company Man Show this week. But here's what he says. He says, as soon as Glasses Malone calls out Adin Ross for disrespecting black women, he goes into this racist tirade of how these two black men that he doesn't even know don't take care of their children and have several baby moms. See, this is what he thinks about us. He also pulls the anti-Semite card then that he...
Yeah. the funny part, I'm gonna let him play the video. The anti-Semitic card he's playing, that right there is gonna be that one's when we get to the part of the video, I'll show why it's interesting. He's pulling the anti-Semitic card. I'm gonna wait till he gets to the part, which I just find it very interesting.
Pulled on me. This is a young Jerry Heller for show. Okay,
Ooh.
that's how he describes it. But let's take a look at the video.
What did I say? Ding, 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 ding. And you're a black man worrying about a white man talking about Dochi for being an industry plant.
Again, I'm gonna keep saying it because he keeps lying about this. And it's not about you calling her industry plant. It stopped being about that long time ago, Aiden. This is about you calling her all different type of derogatory names that you have no business calling her. This stopped being about her music a while ago. Now you're just disrespecting her as a human being. You're disrespecting her as a woman, you're disrespecting her as a black woman, and you're disrespecting her as a human being. It's got nothing to do with music anymore. And it stopped being about that a while ago, you fucking idiot. Like, how dumb does he think people are? Like, how dumb do you have to think people are to get played by your dumbass? Like, Aiden's an idiot who thinks everybody else is an idiot enough to fall for this stupid shit. It's got nothing to, you say you're a black man worrying about a white man. Talk about a black, it has nothing to do with it. It's a black man checking a white man for trying to disrespectfully talk to a black woman. That's what this is. I don't care that you're trying to play this little thing, play this little fucking game about, no, this is about her being interested. No, it stopped being about that a long time ago. You are not smart enough to pull this ruse off. And nobody, especially black men, are dumb enough to fall for this ruse from your stupid little ass. So chill.
You want to admit it, you're a
That's not what nobody's upset about.
Thank
People
you.
are talking about the way you talk about this woman here.
Thank you. It's nothing to do with her being an industry plant at all.
You're calling her out her name. You're calling her all kinds of slurs, all kinds of B's and unintelligent, all kinds of dog whistles. That's what you're doing. That's the problem. This is that victimhood thing that we talk about that comes back all the time.
simp. You're fat as fuck. She's not going to fuck you, fat fuck. I don't know what to tell you. This
Also, the weird sentiment, you stand up for a woman, you're automatically trying to do it just to fuck her. So now I'm being a little anti-woman there by saying the only reason this guy was standing up for you is because he secretly wants to fuck you and he knows standing up for you is the only way to do it. So, nah, I can't stand up for black women just because it's the right thing to do and you shouldn't be allowing motherfuckers outside of your culture disrespect the women of your culture. No, it's got nothing to do with that. It just has to be because he's trying to fuck Dochi. Okay.
falling off podcast of you. Look at these two fucking old heads. Can you guys go take care of your fucking kids? Please, guys, it's actually getting embarrassing. Why are you wearing sunglasses in the fucking house? You're that
G Malone doesn't even have kids. He does.
Even if he did, that's no reason for you to be just saying you'll take care of it, assuming he doesn't take care of his kids. But now knowing that Glasses Malone doesn't have kids, dude, fucking idiot.
Doesn't. I don't have kids. These are the stereotypes that he pulls out reflexively. Because he's a low-value weirdo named Adin Ross.
fucking ugly. Go take care of your children. Go feed them, bro. Holy fuck. Please. It's just like, at this point, it comes to a point. You guys have children. I know you do. You probably have
No, you don't. You don't know that. No, you don't. Apparently, you don't. Because Glasses Malone doesn't even have children. So, no, you didn't know they have children. You did. Fucking idiot. Fucking racist fucking idiot.
multiple baby mamas. I'm not stupid. Go take care of your fucking
No, you are fucking stupid. You are really fucking stupid. Again, Glasses Malone doesn't have children. Can't have any baby mamas if you don't have children, Aiden. No, you don't. You are stupid. You are fucking stupid. You are a goddamn fucking idiot. That's what you are. You are a goddamn fucking idiot, Aiden Ross. Holy shit.
kids. Please. For God's sake. It's just embarrassing, dude. You guys will defend this girl, but you won't even defend probably your own baby mama.
It's take what? They don't have any baby mamas. Bro, you were really just saying that to be derogatory, you fucking piece of shit. They don't have any baby mamas. So stop saying that shit. You have no idea about their family life or personal life. You're just assuming that based off fucking stereotypes. They don't have baby mamas, you fucking idiot. So stop saying it.
You probably treat her like shit. Like, we gotta make it make sense here, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you're not tough.
I love how he said you probably
Check
should.
Justin Hunt. It's all happening.
Fuck, hold on. It's okay. We'll find it.
It's falling off podcast of you. Look at these
Because he's a low value weirdo name.
multiple baby mamas. I'm not stupid.
Again, yes, he is.
Go take care of your fucking kids. Please. For God's sake. It's just embarrassing, dude. You guys will defend this girl, but you won't even defend probably your own baby mama. You probably treat her like shit. Like,
Bro, why do I keep
Check Justin Hunt. It's all
God, it happened again. I'm fucking pissed. I'm fucking pissed. It happened again. There we go. I keep fucking around and doing
He
this.
says, as soon as upset about
multiple baby mamas. I'm not stupid. Fat fuck. And you guys are both ugly as shit. You guys will defend this girl, but you won't even defend probably your own baby mama.
Well, Glass doesn't have one, so he doesn't have a baby mama to defend. So
You probably treat her like shit. Like, we gotta make it make sense here, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
you can't say that when he's just throwing out baseless accusations. Making sense is not what you do, Adin Ross.
you're not tough shit. You're fat.
Something about a not very tough, something about a little fraily little nerd, little geek, little fucking loser talking about somebody else not being tough is just weird to me. Like, Adin, you're not tough. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, what do you mean?
I'm sorry, you're fat. You're fat fuck. And you guys are both ugly as shit. That's why you both wear glasses.
Sorry, when did Adin Ross become a sex symbol? When did that happen? No, when did Adin Ross become like one of the sexiest men alive? Like when he's been on cover of Vogue, GQ, like any type of shit that indicates he's like a man like women would go after. When did that happen? Because I don't remember that. I wasn't there for that photo shoot. I wasn't there for when that was even a subject to be talked about. When did that happen? Because he's insulting these guys like he like looks like Idris Elba. Like you would have thought if you never saw Adin Ross and he was saying this, you would think that he thought he looked like Michael B. Jordan. Some type of handsome motherfucker. But no, he's not that. So what are you doing talking about somebody else's look? You're short, unhealthy, you don't work out, you probably smell, you're a fucking moron. You have nothing going for you except money and streaming. That's it. Like, why do you act like you're like this guy or some shit? Like, what is that? There's a little weird little Napoleon complex ego you got, you little short fuck. What is you doing? What are you doing?
To hide your fucking ugliness.
I mean, the irony of this is that he calls Doshi unintelligent. And listen to what he's saying. Listen,
Right.
listen to how he talks. You know what I mean? Like, every accusation is a confession.
System.
Yeah.
And I'm not white. I'm taking the card. Chat this one time. Fuck it. You ready? I'm not white. I'm Jewish.
You see why? Okay, so this is the part I was waiting for. He tried to pull the anti-Semitic card with this. Couple issues with this. One, Jews are white. I'm sorry. I don't know if you just never told this. Like I don't know what. Like I don't know who never told you. Like I don't know if just that lesson just went over your head. Jewish people are white. It's very intimate, anti-Semitic to try to say that they're not white. So the fact that Adin Ross was trying to use the anti-Semitic card, while in this sense being anti-Semitic, was fucking wild. It was fucking crazy. Like, how you gonna use the anti-Semitic card? Wow, motherfucking being anti-Semitic by trying to say I'm not white, I'm Jewish. Jewish people are white. Oh my god. No, it's just the fact that he said that. Hold on. Hold on. I'm ordering something. Give me one sec. I just had to order something. But yeah, no, him trying to use the anti-Semitic card against these guys, but in the same sense as Jewish people aren't white. I just found that just fucking hilarious.
So you're an anti-Semite and a bigot.
You can't say that when you literally just tried to differentiate Jewish people from white people, which is what anti Semites, especially neo Nazis, do because they don't think Jewish people are white. So they try to separate them. So you saying somebody else is anti Semitic while doing an anti Semitic dog whistle in the same fucking sentence is hilarious. It really is. Like, you fucking moron.
That's what it's coming down to.
Yo, bro.
I'm just keeping it a bean with you, bro. I know you fuck with Act. I know you fuck with Flock and a couple niggas. You cannot be no mother.
First of all, I don't give a fuck if you fuck with academics or poetic flock. Those are both weirdos. Those are both weirdos who need their black cards revoked like years ago. So I don't really care if he fucks with the black people that are gonna let him do anti-black shit because they don't give a fuck. They just care either about the paper or they have the same anti-black sentiments as Adin Ross does.
The fucking white man talking that much shit about that black woman.
Fuck Dochi industry plan.
That's just not
Allegedly, in my opinion.
gonna fly, homie. I don't give a fuck what she's saying. I don't give a fuck about what you think is happening. I don't give a fuck if you.
Oh, got it. So this bitch could do something to me, right?
He just did it again. It's kind of like the pattern of how this started. He starts calling her an industry plant, then just slowly starts just calling her a bitch. That basically describes how we got here. It started him being annoying, calling her industry plant, to him calling her a bitch and a bunch of other derogatory things. So that basically that whole little couple seconds right there just fully encapsulates how we got here. That right there just fully just tells you how we got here.
Listen to how he say it. Listen to how he say it. Just sounds Confederate.
Tomato.
Sounds
So I just have to sit here and take because I'm the white man, right? I'm the white man.
You're
No,
not
motherfucker, you
taking
thought wrong fast.
You're not taking it. You started this. Why are you being a little whiny bitch about something that you started? This never would have happened if you didn't start this. This is your fault. Like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, what are you doing?
So I'm the Jewish man.
You think that shit dissing you?
There you go again, differentiating Jewish people from white people again. There, he's doing it again.
You're not finna be sitting up there just talking shit about that black woman.
Well, just did again 30 times.
On God, bro. And I'm
On God, bro, I just did.
and if you keep doing it, I'm gonna start pressing all the niggas around you.
Cool, do it. I don't give a fuck.
Why have enemies if you have a friend like Adin Ross who could just cause you so many fucking problems? So many, but it's problems that you're willing to ride by because you just want the clout off him. So you know what? I don't feel that bad for any black man that is around him that gets pressed. I'm not saying to do that. What I'm saying is I'm not gonna feel bad because you knew how fucking out of pocket this guy is and you didn't care. You just let the shit slide. So I don't care. I really don't care if you get pressed because you brought it on yourself.
Cool, do it. I don't give a F. Cool, do it. I don't give a F. To me, this is the biggest message that anybody around Adin Ross, for example, or anyone like Adin Ross, that's the message to take home. Glasses is out here saying, I'm going to press the people around you. I'm going to make it uncomfortable for the people around you who are co-signing your low-value weirdo behavior. Adin says, cool, do it. I don't give a F.
Tomato.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That is a message to the people around Adin. And Adin, Adin don't care.
I'm not gonna press you because I don't know where you at and I don't know how to get to you. But
Oh, well, if you do come to me and you do try to get at me, I'm going to have you arrested, sir. I'm going to actually just have you in handcuffs.
Again, that doesn't make you a tough guy. Why do you want to start problems and then call the police when the problems have consequences? Why do you want to do things and then when your actions are about to have consequences, you just want to call the police? this was again, I don't know how to say this. This was your fault. You started this by coming at this black woman. Out of just calling her out her name, and you think for some reason you're allowed to do that, and nobody's gonna give you any pushback. I don't know why you just assume nothing's gonna happen. Oh, because you're dumb. That's why. So you're just gonna call the guys. You're gonna start all this bullshit, be all disrespectful, and when your actions are gonna come to this, you be like, "I'm gonna call the police." Fucking pussy.
I'm not gonna press you because I don't know where you at, and I don't know how to get to you. But
Oh, well, if you do come to me and you do try to get at me, I'm going to have you arrested, sir. I'm going to actually just have you in handcuffs. So, yeah, I'm not really afraid of you.
So that was Aiden's response.
Yes, you are. If you have to use the threat of "I'm gonna have you arrested," you are afraid of him. Shut up, dude. How are you gonna just say "I'll call the cops" and then try to act tough afterwards? What do you do?
This is where he took it. Look at what he does next. So check this out.
On stream, so don't say anything crazy. But listen.
All right, what up, Nash?
Yo, this dude named Glasses Loke and Trap Bradshaw, they're threatening me.
Well, they weren't threatening you. They were going to press the people around you, and you said you didn't care about them.
Yeah. Hey, you call up what? I'm in the no jumper universe for years, and well, also I'm a grown man. I'm a grown man, so that era for me was high school, and that's been gone for a while. The fact he called Whack 100 for this. What is Whack 100 gonna do? Whack isn't gonna be able to stop them. Whack isn't gonna be able to do anything about this. So why you bringing Whack 100 into your shit? I mean, it gets clout. I mean, Aiden Ross, you're around Aiden Ross, you get clout. So shit, I could definitely see Whack 100 doing this for some clout. That man will do anything for clout. What do you mean?
Glasses? No, I know them dudes, bro. Trap ain't nobody. Don't pay him no attention.
Whack 100 gonna get Aiden fucked up. He really is. He so is. Cause he thinks he thinks shit's sweet. It just because Whack 100 said he's good, he thinks he's good, bro. It's not gonna go the way you think it is. Whack gonna get you fucked up, bro.
Glasses, that's family.
Okay, well, can you call Glass and let him know to tee up and get off my PP?
No, I'm gonna hit nephew. That's family. That's Glasses Malone.
Oh, okay, all right.
Trap is just clout chasing.
So Whack gets on stream and just starts saying this ridiculous. I can't take it seriously when Whack 100 says somebody else is clout chaser. Like he doesn't exist to just slurp up clout from anybody around him, actually any white man around him, whether it be Adam 22 or this little motherfucker. So what is he doing?
Like I follow. Don't pay him no mind. Don't even mention his name. Glasses Malone is who he is. I'll call nephew right now.
All right, Whack. Thanks, bro.
All right.
Dude, so funny, bro.
All right, so Aiden calls Whack. Whack's doing his connector thing behind the scenes, making phone calls. Here's G's reaction to what Aiden.
I know Southern with Trap Bradshaw, Glass Malone doubles down on the feelings by Aiden Ross's conscious adultery. Tells it, it's not about industry ties nor is it content. Somebody call academics and have them call Aiden Ross and tell him go ahead and fire up the stream. Just apologize for cultural purposes. Well, Act doesn't care about the culture, so that's not going to happen. Act doesn't give a fuck about the culture, so he's just not going to even touch that.
Aiden had to say,
I'm not gonna deal with them the way other people that make content with you deal with things. You know what I mean? I'm going to deal with it differently. AD is cool. AD kind of sees a value in all of y'all. I don't. I understand that the culture is everything. So I'm going to deal with it this way, right? So when you make your video, right, and you immediately start to insult, that don't bother me. I ain't even tripping, bro. I'm a grown-ass man. Like, I don't care about what no nigga. If you don't think I'm a handsome nigga, cool. Okay, that's all good either way, right?
What are you talking about?
Here's the next problem.
You have no shot with them.
You start saying, shouldn't you be taking care of your kids? Don't you got baby moms?
That was crazy. That was racist.
Can I jump in now?
No. The problem is all of the
Glasses said, "Hell nah, bro. I got this. You don't need to step into this. I got this. You just chill. You just hang back for a little bit. I got this shit."
These things keep saying the same thing. I don't got no kids, fool, and I don't got no baby moms.
That's
I
why
know
I
you
need to
saw
jump
that
in
on
right
TV,
there.
cuz, or you heard some rappers say that. Substitute, I don't got no baby moms, dog. Stop talking to them, and that's the problem. That's exactly why.
That was
So
crazy.
then your next step is to
Might throw a
call Whack.
question.
Your next step is to call Whack, because you think Whack, that's your man. Whack is not gonna stop me from doing what I want to do.
Thank you.
That's just
Why would he think Whack 100 could stop? This is how I know he's just culturally fucking stupid. For some reason, he thinks he can call Whack because, like, let me call my gang member friend Whack 100. Hey, Whack, you're in California. You think you can get these people to stop me? That's what the fuck he thought. He's so stupid. Whack can't do shit to stop them. Not even a little bit.
not the relationship. He's not. He know I'm gonna move on whatever I'm supposed to move on the right way. So he can talk to me. It makes sense. He's not gonna stop me. Nobody on the West, not Whack, not Big U, not Top Dog. Nobody is gonna stop me from doing what I'm supposed to do because they know I'm doing the right things. So he could say, "Hey, G, man, I don't know. This could get you in trouble." The difference with me and most of the people, I got no reason to. I don't give a fuck. Like, even in his fucking thing, he like, I'm just gonna call the police. Police come after crimes, man.
Police come after crime.
That's very much true. They don't come till the crime is already over. It's already quiet. Then y'all hear afterwards, like, oh damn, y'all waited till after the shit was done to get here. All right.
1 second applause. I'm sorry. That part right there. That's real. That's real. If you're dealing with someone who's not afraid of the consequences, then you using those consequences as threats just don't work. Because the police come after a crime. 1 second applause.
And you playing this shit. You can't call Whack. You can't call the president. Can't nobody stop me from doing what I want to do. So I'm telling you again, stop disrespecting that fucking lady. You can make all the content. I'm going to get next to you. You got fights coming up. You trying to promote fights. I'm going to get next to you. All I ask you to do is respect that black lady. Do your job. Make your content. Stop calling this lady out her name.
It seems like such an easy request. It seems like such an easy request, right?
You would think, but for Aiden Ross, that's just too much. He can't not disrespect women. That's really what it is. Aiden Ross just can't not disrespect women. It's just not in his nature. He can't do. He would rather die than not be able to disrespect a woman, and that's pretty much it. He just can't. It isn't his fucking nature, a little weirdo.
More than anything else, maybe it's the era I'm from, but the things that you said, whether online or offline, eventually you have to deal with in the real life. Mm-hmm. Grown man bars are something you got to deal with at some point in time, right? Only ask here is stop disrespecting this woman. Stop disrespecting this black woman by calling her out her name.
For real.
It should just be a default. Like, stop disrespecting women in general for everybody. And especially women who are not part of your community. Mm-hmm. It should just be it's a very simple thing. Just treating people with respect ain't that crazy. Now, I understand what people are doing for content. And I understand that what content is has evolved quite a bit. This started off with, yo, man, stop calling this woman out her name. Now we got low-value weirdo Aiden Ross out here talking about, go take care of your kids. He clearly has a problem with black women, women of color in general. There's a mashup going around of all the weird things that he has said about whether that's Kamala Harris, whether that's Megan Thee Stallion, whether that's Cardi B. This is what he does. And it plays to his base, his low-value weirdo base. But that's the ask. That's the ask. But Aiden, Aiden can't do it because Aiden's got a lot of people around him that he clearly doesn't care about, which he told us earlier when he said he didn't care if glasses made life difficult for people who support Aiden Ross or for Aiden Ross's friends. This is the type of low-value weirdo Aiden is. Now, AD came up in this conversation right here. Now, AD, shout out to Community.
No, Community. Then Community World. Oh God, AD, please, because I've not seen this. I've not seen AD's response to this. AD, please, please don't cape for Aiden Ross. Please don't. Please don't do this. Please don't do this. I really hope he stood against Aiden. I really do. I really hope he did not cape for Aiden Ross. Please no.
Shout out to AD. 1 second applause. AD, Ace Boy, and Problem were on the last episode of Community. And Problem went on Community to really reinforce what Glasses is saying. It's 2026. We're not going to let low-value weirdos out here disrespect our people in our community.
Thank you.
That was what Problem went on the show for. Look at what happened in this conversation. Look at where this goes.
Just like
in the past, I done had just conversations with Top about certain doing what I'm supposed to be doing, but that's not for everybody on here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's selective positive.
It's the truth.
Come on, bro.
That's the truth.
Come on,
if you want to make content, we want to hear let niggas make their content. The truth ain't got to be explained.
It do.
If you want to make content, he's gonna let people make their content, right? So he's taking this as a content position. Watch where this conversation goes.
No, it don't.
So he's not okay. Fuck. All right. The truth. The truth is he has talked shit about
the truth.
two members of our group chat.
The truth does not have to be explained.
No.
It's either you do action or you play. What you want to do?
Mm-hmm. You talking to the wrong nigga.
This ain't action right now. This is yapping.
You crazy? This action. Nigga.
This is yapping.
This
ain't action.
No, this is action,
This
brother.
is yapping.
This is action.
This is not.
So this is action. This ain't action. This is yapping, right? And
now I'm not gonna try. I might misinterpret this because I'm trying to like figure this out. So is he saying like everybody talking about how Aiden like if you really feel disrespect that he's disrespecting, do something about it? I feel like that's what he's trying to do. I'm not gonna sit here and insinuate that's what he's doing, but that's where my mind is going. Just like, why are you talking about just talking? Why don't you just get at him for real if it's a real issue? That's where I think that's going. Because that's where it kind of sounds like that's going.
And right here, as I'm looking at this, I'm seeing two different conversations happen at once, or at least one conversation that looks like AD is trying to turn into two separate conversations, right? It sounds as though AD is talking about action is not talking, action is going outside, taking things to another level. Problem says this is action. Well, I agree with Problem in this position because going outside and assaulting, this conversation is taking place over the internet. This is a streaming conversation. And the action in this sense is, as a community, everybody who's around Aiden Ross, low-value weirdo Aiden Ross, understands that, yo, Aiden needs to be checked right now. That would be the action. Not necessarily physically, but saying, yo, we're not going to support this. We're not going to co-sign what you're doing. We're not going to continue to be your cultural cachet because of the way that you're treating members of our community. That would be the action. That doesn't necessarily mean it needs to go into someplace physical. Even discussing it, even denouncing it in this field is sending that message. This is part of that, right? I agree with where Problem sounds like he's coming from here. AD is saying, well, this is all just talking, so if we're all just talking, then we're all just talking, so it's just yapping, right? And I feel like that is a choice in this particular conversation, given the fact that, as we just heard, Glasses talked about how Aiden and AD have a relationship. Let's keep watching.
This is action. This is action.
This is yapping. This ain't action.
This is action, brother. I don't know where you live.
Let's see
anytime
action.
I speak is
Let's
action.
see the action.
I don't know about when you. I don't know about when you speak.
Guess what?
When I speak,
motherfuckers listen.
Man,
that's why we here.
I don't know.
100%.
I don't know.
You just call me the future. You call me the future for a reason.
Yeah, and that's
so
why
what's understood ain't got to be explained. We're not doing
it. They called me the future for a reason, and Problem says, "I know. That's why I'm disappointed. That's why I'm disappointed." Listen to that.
I didn't even catch that. The future and yet, and I'm still just wow.
One more time.
When I speak, motherfuckers listen.
When I speak, people listen.
Man,
that's why we here.
I don't know.
100%.
Problem said, I don't know.
I don't know.
You just call me the future. You call me the future for a reason.
Yeah, and that's
so
why
what's
I'm disappointed.
Understood ain't.
Yeah, that's why I'm disappointed. Right, because now we're seeing examples of fractures in the community, which is something that our community withers under.
Fractures in the community over Aiden fucking Ross. Fractures in the community over Aiden Ross.
has been withering under for centuries. For centuries. Fractures in the community. Being all in accord when people disrespect us. This is a real-time example that took place this weekend. One more time.
When you speak,
Guess what?
When I speak,
motherfuckers listen.
Man,
That's why we here.
I don't know.
100%.
I don't know.
You just call me the future. You call me the
I
future
don't
for
know.
a reason.
Yeah, and that's
So
why I'm
what's
disappointed.
understood ain't got to be explained. We're not doing no yapping. It's
Nah.
either action or nothing.
Nah,
Everything ain't for the fucking camera.
I ain't rolling.
talking about?
Everything
I see what
ain't for the camera.
I see what he's trying to do.
Hold on.
Everything ain't
Calm
for
down,
the camera.
I see
John
what he's
Paul
trying
Van
to do.
Dam. You
I see
getting
what
too
you're trying
crazy.
to
What
do.
am I trying to do?
I see what you're trying to do.
What am I trying to do?
I see what you're
Send a message.
I see what you're trying to
Let him send
do.
his message.
Let
Relax.
him
Let him
send a
send
message.
how you
Oh.
operate is how you operate. Let
Okay,
him
so
send
let
a
him
message.
send a message to himself. Don't put me in none of that
If you
shit.
scared of white boy, just
Yeah,
say it.
nigga.
Don't put me in none of that.
He said, if you're scared of the
Dude,
white
what you
boy,
trying to do?
just say something. I heard that person say, if you're scared of the white boy, just say, yeah, because they got a relationship. Basically, does AD need Aiden Ross for clout? I know Aiden is a much bigger content creator than AD, but it's like, damn, bro, do you really think you got to be next to this motherfucker to try to get even a piece of that level?
What am I trying to do?
I see what
Send a message.
I see what you're
Let
trying
him
to
send
do.
his message.
Let
Relax.
him
Let him
send
send
a message.
how you
Bro,
operate is how you
But
operate. Let
Okay,
him
so
send his
let him
message.
send a message to himself. Don't put me in none of
If
that
you
shit.
scared of white boy, just say
Yeah,
it.
nigga, fuck the white boys and everybody. Nigga, I don't give a
You
fuck.
leaving the homies
Like I
alone?
said,
If you
nigga,
scared,
what's
go to
understood
church.
ain't gotta
If
be
you scared, go to
explained.
church.
leaving the
nigga.
homies?
What
You
understood
scared, go to
ain't.
He really doesn't want to address this because it's going to make him look wild. Because I don't think he cares. Like, why can't you just stand up for a black woman? And he can't do it because I guarantee you all this shit that he tried to say about Glasses Malone, he would say the same shit about AD. Even though AD probably takes care of his kids, Aiden will still throw that little because what's stopping him from throwing that insult at you? What's stopping him from thinking that derogatory way about you? And you don't care. I feel like you just don't care because you want the clout off of this motherfucker. And it's fucking pathetic.
It
Church,
gotta
nigga.
be explained,
You leaving the
nigga.
homies, bro?
If you scared,
What's
go to church.
understood
nigga.
ain't gotta be explained. When it's time to Dizzle always do his shit.
If you're scared,
Nobody
go
come
to
to my shit and try to question me. You can get the fuck out, nigga.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Who you talking to?
Yeah.
Y'all getting crazy.
Who you talking to?
Oh,
So that goes on for a while, and as you heard, AD said you can get out. Well, this is what happens.
Boys, nigga.
Guess what?
Y'all can play with
So
some
show me you don't
fucking
play with white
crap,
boys
nigga.
then.
I already
nigga.
showed you, nigga.
Show me you don't play with
Pull
white
it up.
boys then,
Talk
nigga.
your shit,
Show me you don't
Talk your
play with white
shit,
boys then. Yeah, you
Like
pulled
I
up the yak.
said,
Talk
You
your
pulled
shit,
up the
Pete.
yak,
Niggas
nigga.
know what's happening with me,
You
nigga.
pulled
That's how
up
you
the
start the
yak.
year. That's how you
You
start the
pulled
year.
up the yak.
That's how you
You
start the
pulled up
year.
the yak.
Fucking cool.
Yeah.
You
You
cool?
pulled up the yak, nigga.
Fucking cool.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
You
nigga.
pulled up the yak,
Come on.
nigga.
And the problem left. Problem left. Right. Problem went over there to talk about this particular topic, right? G Malone is everybody's homie. Doechii is TDE. TDE is West Coast. And then away from just that, here is this low-value weirdo Aiden Ross out here calling black women out her name. And people are drawing the line. So he goes over to community to talk about it. And AD says, I'm the future. You told me that. This is just yapping. What's understood doesn't need to be explained. Don't put me in none of this. Starts yelling at Problem, and Problem is like, he's out. This is a real-time example of people, from my point of view, I'll say that, valuing their proximity to anti-blackness for
Clout.
profit and clout over the health of their community
They don't
itself.
care.
Tomato.
It's all happening right now. Conclusion to this story. WAC 100 again. WAC 100 is who Aiden ran to for protection, essentially. Hey, WAC, there's this guy named Glasses. Glasses here. Can you tell me about him? Well, WAC made a couple of phone calls to a few people. There's a few clips out there that it's kind of funny watching how the arc of this went. But here's WAC 100 talking about the conclusion to all of this.
Listen, so I get a call from Adin, right?
Oh.
Adin calls me. Hey, Whack, this dude named Trap in Trap some Clubhouse. That's my guy, right? So I didn't know what was going on. So when I heard Trap don't be dealing with streamers. I'm like, oh, Trap clout chasing. Later on, when I went to listen to it, Trap didn't really say nothing at all. And G Malone, right? So I didn't know what was going on. I had no idea. I'm like, all right, I'll call G Malone. That's family. See what's going on. I get off the line. I don't know all this shit's going on with Doechii and the rapper and all this
Right.
stuff, right? And I wasn't taking it serious because when it's serious, the powers that be that's tied to certain people will call me. And sure enough, about 10:30 that night, I got the call. The 5-line called me. Damu, what? You know, dude? Yeah, I know him. Dude, well, I said, so that's serious? Because I don't be knowing if shit, Adam, you know, I don't be knowing motherfuckers just trolling the troll, if anybody taking it serious. So I
The reason he said that because nobody knows when the fuck Whack is being serious or not. Because he's always troll. Nah, it's either he's always trolling or he's always doing shit for content, basically.
had to hit A like, hey, let's tone it down. You know, I know you feel the way you feel. You got yours off. Let's kind of leave it alone. Listen.
So, Wack got the call. I heard about this call. There was a number of people on that call. And they let Wack know that Adin needs to chill. So Wack says that he hit up Adin, and we'll see where this goes in the future. But this was all over the course of this weekend. And this is the energy that we came into 2026 with in this culture. The culture taking offense to low-value weirdo Adin Ross's constant and consistent disrespect of black women. People standing up for our community in different ways, and then also revealing cracks within our community when it comes to things like this, which to me is the Achilles heel of our community for centuries in a number of different ways, right? And so here's a couple of things that also happened. I'm not going to get into it. Adin Ross, Cuffham, Tekashi 6ix9ine ended up making a diss track that goes at Lil TJ and also Doechii, right? That video came out. We're not going to take a look at it. It's
Tomato.
But in the reaction to that video, people were out here trying to say that, oh, look at this. 6ix9ine's Bacon featuring Adin Ross and Cuffham is outstreaming Doechii's new song, Girl Get Up, right? As you see here, it says 1.2 million views in 3 days. This one says 1.6 million in 13 hours, right? But that's misleading because, one, Tekashi 6ix9ine has 23 million subscribers. Doechii has 3 million subscribers, right? And then Girl Get Up has 90,000 thumbs up, and Tekashi 6ix9ine has 50,000 thumbs up. So that was another conversation that came after all of this happened to start the new year. Here's a couple of quotes I thought that really captured the sentiment of this conversation. Jacob B says, the energy of the OG Glass Malone has towards Adin Ross is the same energy we should have had as a culture towards George Zimmerman and others like that. This is how you channel your street credibility towards the oppressor and not inward towards each other. Respect. 1 second, applause.
And that's pretty much all I'm going to cover today. I don't really give a fuck about that diss track, that weirdo diss track he got. But yeah, that's pretty much covering majority of the stuff that's happened so far over the weekend with Doechii and Adin Ross. Basically, we got to get this weirdo the fuck out of here. Just seriously, we just got to get this motherfucker out of here pronto. The first chance we get to get Adin Ross up out of here, cool. Academics can go with them. Cuffham go with them. Any motherfucker caping for Adin Ross that's African American male, you caping for that man, you can get out of here too. We don't need you anymore. All right, guys, that's it for today. I'll be back for another reaction next time. Peace out.